Welcome to another edition of CastHeads Review Desk. You're with me, Nigel, keeping you company, and it's going to be a Formula One special edition today. I'm a huge Ferrari fan and a huge Formula One fan, and judging by the way Formula One is going this season 2022, it is looking like it's going to be absolutely exciting all the way to the end. Ferrari fans, after a long time, are getting a piece of the action and getting to feel what it's like to be cheering on a car that's in the front. So lots of exciting things, and we've decided to bring that excitement right here onto the show. So it's going to be a F1 issue right here on the Review Desk. So stay with us all the way to the end because we've got some really interesting stuff zooming up straight for you. And we're back to another edition of the Review Desk right here on CastHeads magazine. Welcome down everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, please feel free to share this video as well as all our social media content that we put up for you guys. It is all about the community. We love the community, and that is why all our content is absolutely free right down to our main piece, which is the magazine, castheadsmagazine.com. Check it out. You can check out all our back issues all the way up to the first issue we did with 5 years ago. We are celebrating our 5th year this year right here at CastHeads Magazine, and as always, we really try hard to bring you guys some really cool content delivered in a really cool way. Talking about delivering really cool stuff, we are going to kick things off right here on the Review Desk with Mini GT. Now, Mini GT has got some really cool new models available in 164. Don't forget, they've teamed up with BBR and they're launching. We've seen some new stuff that Glenn has put up, and they look absolutely amazing, with the promise that it's going to be a BBR collaboration at a fantastic price. So really waiting to see what the price range is going to be on these wonderful looking cars. As you can see, I've got my eyes on that Alfa Romeo, and they've thrown in a Maserati for good measure. But right now, what is coming out is this really cool set of cars. As usual, they have a monthly release set, and really loving, first of all, this McLaren in this volcanic blue. I've never seen blue in a volcano unless it's hit gas deposit of some sort. But here we go, beautiful Otero volcanic blue on the McLaren. Then we've got a Ford Performance livery, Ford GT Mark II. We've also got a beautiful Chiron PUR Sport in bright yellow, Hyundai Elantra, and Hyundai has been doing some really interesting cars. So having Mini GT replicate these in 164 with the sort of detail that Mini GT does, it's absolutely wonderful. We've also got a lime green Mustang Liberty Walks version as well, and of course Porsche 992 GT3, which is always good because I love the Porsches that Mini GT does. Now, Mini GT also has a 118 line which is called Top Speed, and they do 118 resin scale models, and my favorite that's coming out in the next couple of months is this beautiful BMW M4 GT3 from ST Racing. It's the 2022 12-hour Mugello winner, and it is absolutely gorgeous, taking BMW art cars into another form altogether. Really love BMW art cars. Really wish I can get my hands on this and shove it into our CastHeads magazine collection. Now, moving on into what we're doing today on the show, and that is having some Formula One looking cars, and some really, I've got a surprise car at the end of it as well, or maybe we'll do the surprise car first, I don't know. But to kick things off in 164, here we have, this is not exactly a Formula One car, but Tarmac Works is going to be doing Formula One cars very soon. In fact, they're going to be doing it in collaboration with IXO, and the first thing they're going to be doing is the McLaren livery. So you're going to see Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo in 1/64 scale their cars. But for now, this Red Bull Formula 3 racing car is very close to what the Formula 1 cars, very close, not exactly the same, but pretty close. Things like the halo and all that, which I really think are really nicely done pieces of work right here on what Tarmac Works has done. Red Bull is one of our favorite brands, and we do know that Red Bull is right now contending for the championship points in 2022 Formula 1. Now, this is the car driven by Juri Vips. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but recently Juri Vips has been in the news because he was a very naughty boy. In fact, he was one of the test drivers for Formula 1 in the Red Bull drivers program. Now, when you're a test driver in Formula 1 in the Red Bull's driver program, that means that you have some sort of a chance of getting yourself a seat in the prestigious Formula 1. But what Juri Vips did was, he tried to be racist while playing online games. And guys, you've got to really understand, right? Being racist nowadays is not as cool as it used to be in the 60s and 70s. So, you know, we got to get with the program and move forward with the way we do things. So, Juri Vips called his friend a offensive term that he used on African American people, and he got fired from the position of being test driver for Formula 1 cars, which means he won't be joining Formula 1 from the Red Bull drivers program. He'll have to go somewhere else to do it. But he still retains his position and titles and his seat at Red Bull Formula 3. I mean, after all, he did call his white friend that name, so it was offensive but not offensive as using it on an actual African American. So, rule is of the day, don't be offensive, and head over to tarmacworks.com and get yourself this wonderful Formula 3 looking car. As you can see, the detail is absolutely fantastic. Also love the base with that Park Farmer sort of look and feel. Again, fantastic details. This halo that used to be very controversial in the beginning has now proven itself to be absolutely fantastic at saving lives. And it's well crafted right here on in 1/64 on Tarmac Works. So check this out, guys. Start collecting your Formula cars from Tarmac Works. Like I said, McLaren up next. Now, the big question is, we do have a 143 scale car. Now, this is not exactly your dropping in on us, is not your Formula 1 car, but they were in Formula 1 at some point. And this is a beautiful BMW 143 scale from Solido. Solido has brought back the 143 scale models, and they are doing some delicious models. You know, not the usual ones that you see. We're getting some nice cars. Upcoming actually in the 143 scale is this range of Peugeots. And these Peugeots, I really love the black GTIs, the Peugeot GTIs 206s. But here we go. BMW E39 M5, the 2003 model V8 engine with a 5-liter engine capacity. These are the sort of things that it feels quite heavy actually, and that's also kind of nice with your 143 scale cars. It feels like a really solid die-cast model. And you know, that really floats the boat right here. Again, great details, look at that. There we go. I can just see a Guy Ritchie movie forming with Clive Owens at the driver's seat. If you guys know what I mean, you guys know what I mean. That's right. Clive Owen, Guy Ritchie, BMW. If you don't know what I mean, check it out. It's going to be something that's very interesting. Most of you BMW lovers and fans would love something like that. So yeah, this is 143 scale from Solido. They're doing a really nice set of 143 scale cars, and this also comes in 2 colors. Check it out. Absolutely cool stuff from Solido. Really loving that. Now, the question is, do we open the special, let's open the special model before we get into the Formula 1 cars, because we've got some really interesting stuff following the Formula 1 cars as well. So let's get into opening this very cool model from GT Spirit. Now, we've been waiting a long time for this to arrive at our table, and trying hard to keep it as neat and nice as possible and gentle. I really hate opening GT Spirit models because putting them back means, you know, having to if you want to check out what I'm doing at the top here, let's adjust the camera so you can get a clearer vision of what's going on. I really hate opening GT Spirit models because they're so well packaged that putting them back in the package after all the viewing and photography and stuff is done is actually quite a nightmare, especially for someone as clumsy as me. But the fact of the matter is, this is such a special car from GT Spirit that we have to open it up today and show it off to you guys, because you guys are going to really appreciate this, and it'll probably kick off your week or weekend, whichever comes first. However, I'm sure a lot of you have seen this in pictures on the internet. It's not brand spanking new, but we've just got it. And for those who have missed all those pictures on the internet, well, thankfully you can check it out right here on our video, and you can keep checking it out right here on our video whenever you feel like it, because this content is always going to be here and it is absolutely free. So now let's try and adjust the camera there, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen, appreciators of the fine arts of autosport and motoring. Yes, that is the new Koenigsegg Gamera from GT Spirit. As you can see, even in the box it looks absolutely stunning. Okay, I'm going to try and get my fingers under it and make sure that it is taken off very gently and carefully. There we go. Wow, look at that. Give me a second while I get stuff out of the way. And of course there are a few bits and pieces of Regifoam and resin residue. I'm actually currently looking for my special brush cleaner to brush it off, but can't seem to locate it. I'm sure most of you have this problem, and maybe we will address this problem very soon with our own set of amazing brushes that never disappear from your life, especially when you need it the most. Okay, so we're just gonna have to glue on this a bit. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, look at that absolute beauty. This is a stunning model. You know, those of you who know me and those of you who have read our articles and our magazines, you know that I'm a huge fan of brands that bring out the wheels and make the wheels pop. GT Spirit is one of those brands, and don't forget, we will be highlighting these cars in the magazine as well very soon. Look at those side mirrors. I mean, that stuff is really hardcore. And there, look at that rear. So yeah, we will be taking this out for a spin with our cameras at some place nice and fancy, hopefully soon. And this would be the feature of one of our magazines. I can guarantee you that. I don't think this will be a blog. I think we need to do like a really beautiful shoot on this car, because even this color is just, you know, lip-smackingly beautiful. Everything about this car is just, look at that. exhaust cylinders on the top of the car. How classy is that? That, ladies and gentlemen, is just a whoop whoop in my book. I could have made it sound much more high pitched, and but that would have just sounded really, really weird. Onisek Gamera, love this so much. GD Spirit has some fantastic models. The new lineup that we've got from them is going to be absolutely fantastic. We've got a new issue plan, and yeah, just to get you guys an idea, I mean, look at those rear lights, the definition in those rear lights. So yeah, the dust and particles you see is from the packaging, and sometimes there's a bit of resin residue from the screwed in bits, but other than that, the car is in perfect shape. So we'll polish this baby up and get this ready for a shoot very soon. So oops, there we go. Again, no production team. So we're making do with a few mistakes, and I just nearly dropped the camera there, but hey, who cares about cameras and production teams when we've got these fantastic cars to check out. Now moving on into more 1/18 scale goodness, and now we've got Solido. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the car that Esteban Ocon won his first Grand Prix in Hungary in 2021. It was a bit of a disastrous year. 2020 was severely disastrous for Formula One. 2021 was even more disastrous, so to speak. But then again, making it up for 2022. Check that out. Alpine livery, of course, it has changed now. This is from the turbo hybrid era of cars. So here we go. And what's interesting is all three models that we've gotten to show you today is they've got all three different tire types. So that's really, really interesting. As you can see, lovely little red sprocket design there that you see on the normal car. Esteban Ocon's helmet, driver inside the car. F1 fans, Solido has some great Renault Alpine models. Even the last model that Daniel Ricciardo drove for Renault is a great model that Solido has. Looking forward to 2022's model when we have the new design and the new shape as well. That's going to be really exciting. Yeah. We just love our job, really. Especially since we are Formula One fans, we really love our job. So that is the Alpine from Solido. Check it out. You can check it out on their website, www.solido.com. And this is up for order. Now moving on into my favorite personal brand of Formula One cars, and that is of course, Ferrari. This is from Burago, and this is, of course, our friend. Let's see if you can guess who this is from a bit of a. So we have the Formula One car, and we have, yeah, that's right, Carlos Sainz and his Formula One car. Last weekend, his car caught fire. The engineer had just one job: put the Ferrari engine into the back of the Ferrari, not the Fiero, but the engineer didn't get that right. Put the Fiero engine in the back of the Ferrari, and boom, when Carlos Sainz was on the verge of giving Max Verstappen the slip, his car caught fire. Lots of fire. But yeah, let's not set fire to this. And here we go. This is the Scuderia Ferrari 2021 model, also the last of the turbo hybrid era. One thing I really like about the Ferrari this thing is the suspension in carbon fiber. They've really got that look going. You can see it here. We've actually already featured this car in our Ferrari issue of 2022. So check that out on www.castheadsmagazine.com. We wish it was also able to be seen on www.ferrari.com, but they would smack us silly if we tried to promote it like that. Again, love these little intricate details that you get with stuff like the halo. Really important now. In fact, the halo has become quite the subject of thanks for a lot of drivers who've had very narrow escapes and been saved by the halo. So, you know, it just goes to show that sometimes change is not just inevitable, but also very good. So there you go. Tifosi, it's not just the Puma clothes, but it's also the model that you can get your paws on. And yeah, really. Actually, the Ferrari that you see back here, this is Sebastian Vettel's Ferrari from the 1000 GP just before he left in his season. That's the opening car for this thing. Also, you see Ayrton Senna's helmet from 1993 on the table. So yeah, massive Ferrari fans here. And then finally, we haven't had a chance to open this up yet. So this is going to be actually quite fun to do, because always opening up a brand new car is fun. Just give me a second here. There we go. I'll give you a quick look at the box, because the box is a bit dusty. We've not only lost our production team, we've lost our cleaning services as well. And there we go. The Tag Heuer RB13, driven by Max Verstappen. This was at a time when Max Verstappen was a little child. Now he's grown up since, and he's become a bit of a big boy. In fact, world champion level big boy. But yeah, check this out. This was the first of the turbo hybrid cars, and check out that nose, guys. This is stunning. And also again, one of my favorite brands, Red Bull. As you can see, they've got the hard compound tires on the wheels here. Ferrari going with the medium, as they usually do, and Esteban Ocon, they're going with the soft compound tires. But yeah, guys, Formula One cars are, not, and trust me, none of these cars are as expensive as you would think they are. So we're looking at some really well-priced cars with some really fantastic details. Now this is from Burago, and then you can see it's beautiful. I mean, check out the way the light just shines off the matte there. Yeah, that is just stunning. There you go, 3 fantastic Formula One cars that you can get your hands on. All of these you could get for less than $150 US. All 3 of these cars, that's right, the $150 US. All 3 of these cars you can get your hands on. Of course, this doesn't include shipping, because shipping is another cost altogether. But yeah, the car itself, definitely not too much to mention. Right now, very importantly, right, moving the Red Bull car aside, we've got another Red Bull product to show you, and This is, I've seen many Formula One races in my life, and I've been to quite a few. And one thing that is guaranteed is the fact that you're going to be doing a lot of walking when you're going to a Formula One race. So, what do? You get yourself a freaking awesome pair of shoes. Now, these are the RS Connects from Puma that they sent over to us to check out. CastHeads wears Puma, that is what we do. We love Puma, and it really fits in with our whole motorsport mantra. And as you can see, Red Bull gives you wings seriously with these. Now, these are super comfortable. They've got like a fantastic cushioning system there, and as you can see, that is the size of the sole. So, that is how much a gap you have between the bottom of the between the road and your foot, and then some, with fantastic cushioning, also outlaced with rubber, and this fantastic netting thing that keeps your toes safe. It's amazing how they bring in these lightweight materials into these shoes to make them safer. Fantastic grip with white sole. Yep. And of course, they are Red Bull racing shoes. So check it out. These are the RS Connects Puma. You can check them out on puma.com, and they are available around the world. We've checked. So they are available in the Asian market, European market, and American market, as well as Australia. So guys, if you're headed out for a Formula One race, the first one in your life, take it from a professional. You are going to be doing a lot of walking, and this Red Bull Racing RS Connects pair of Pumas are going to do wonders for your feet. You will probably thank me. You don't even have to go for a Formula One. You could go for a Goodwood Festival Speed, or a Glastonbury, or whatever floats your boat. But if you're going to be doing a lot of walking, these are definitely the shoes to get yourself. RS Connects from Puma, guys, because Red Bull gives you wings. And on that note, let's crack open our favorite can of Red Bull. And thank you, wonderful people, for joining us. It has been a wonderful experience. I hope you liked our Formula One edition. Hope you like the fact that you can now get yourself 118cl Formula One cars at really good prices, if you didn't know that already. And also look out for the 164 Formula One cars coming out from Tarmac Works very soon. McLaren representing from them. This is me, Nigel, signing off. Thank you so much for joining us right here on the review desk. We've got loads more great cars coming your way. So subscribe, share, comment, email us, cry, rant, rave, whatever you'd like to do it on our social media pages. Your voice counts, and we'd love to hear from you. Take it easy, guys. This is me, signing out.